It is mandatory. It is wajib upon men to pray in the masjid. Women and children are exempted. Of course, children, if they're male and they're 7 and above, they must be trained to go to the masjid every single salat, so that once they hit puberty, they hit the ground running, rather than wasting another 3 4 years trying to convince them and make them come to the masjid. Once you put this, once you manage to train your child to pray in the masjid 5 times a day when he's 7 till he's 10, then from his 10 year of age until he reaches puberty, this becomes a habit, this becomes a nature, part of nature, of his nature, to pray in the masjid. And a lot of the Muslims, after hearing this, may jump to conclusion and say, in this case, a man who does not pray in the masjid, there is a difference between your prayer being valid and you're sinful at the same time, from your prayer being invalid. So those who pray in their homes, though they are next to the masjid, indeed, they are sinful. But they're still Muslims and their prayers are valid. But they will be held accountable for not complying with the instruction of the Prophet alayhi as-salatu wassalam. So, is it mandatory to pray in the masjid? The majority of scholars say it is mandatory. The textbook here says many scholars are of the view that the congregation prayer is not a duty, and this is true. But are they the majority or not? This is debatable. The way I see it, that the majority say that you have to pray in the masjid. Only, if I'm not mistaken, Imam Shafi'i, who's most prominent of all scholars, his school of thought say that it is recommended to pray in the masjid, but it is not mandatory. And this is not the case. The most authentic opinion is that the vast majority say it is mandatory to pray in the masjid for men, and the hadiths that we had mentioned earlier prove that without any doubt.